Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. What I want to do with this video is have you sitting next to me while I go through my daily prep. London markets opening in a couple of hours, and this is what I do to prepare. So first up, we need alerts, and we want to have our charts prepped so that when the signals fire, we can come in, have a quick look. If it stacks up, we take the trade. If it doesn't, we let it go. So we'll come back to this. It's going to quickly head over to Discord for a second. I uploaded a new video today. This one, Risk Management Video 2. And down here we have a position size calculator that I uploaded. So you're welcome to that. Jump in here. It's under Tutorials, Risk Management. Grab the calculator. Watch the video, definitely. And read through this. This is what makes the difference between a winning and a losing trader. This is so important. You miss this, and I guarantee it's a fast track to blowing an account. Just go through this really quickly, and then we're going to go back to the charts, and I'll go through my prep. But part of the prep is read this every day. Have a fixed trading plan, a strategy that's proven. So work out the strategy, back test it, you know it works, we stick to it. And then it's a numbers game after that. Some will fall over, most will go through. In fact, it's in the risk management here in terms of setting up your trade. So have a strategy, and we'll go through the strategy in a minute. Stay disciplined and compliant in relation to executing your trading plan. No, don't switch strategies midstream. This is a killer. If you fail to keep consistent small position sizes, this will absolutely 100% lead to failure. Trust me, I've been there. I've blown accounts because of this. Two things. One was going in with crazy big position sizes and failing to have a stop loss. These two things were my demise a few years ago. I can't tell you the pain this caused me. So be consistent, small sizes, and every day we look to continue to build the account slowly but surely, and let compounding growth do its magic over time. All right, so in relation to position sizes, we also have correlation risk. Trading similarly correlated pairs will increase your position size, right? And always have a stop loss. Okay, back into the charts, and I want to show you my daily prep, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and what we're looking for trade opportunities. Just grab this pound dollar. Number one, I want signals to fire. I want this to go off so I can come in and see whether this is an opportunity or not. So that's the first thing. Now I've got them set up. I don't have to do it again. And they're over here. Look at all the opportunities here. Okay, that's this breakout signal. So how to do that? Go to the trend channel indicator, 3 dots, add alert, cloud break number 2. And in this case now, we're going to go once per bar. That makes it permanent. Create. Once it's done and dusted. This is the original way that I had the alerts. So I've come and gone. I've tried other alert setups, and I mean, look, this is just the most convenient, easy method of setting up alerts. So go to your list of whatever you like to trade, click on each one, set up your alert, it's done and dusted, and then you can move on. Right, so I'll just show you how that looks in here. It's a cloud break 2 once per bar. It's going to be open-ended, and I want sound. The rest, I'm happy to let it go. I don't want pop-ups going off all day. And then create, and that's it. That's done. All right, now I've got a reliable source of potential trade opportunities going off here. 3-minute chart, by the way. All right, so that's number one. That's done. You can forget about that. And then I'll come into the chart, and what we're looking for with our strategy, it's the same strategy that I talk about in all my videos. So you have to have a strategy. Let's come back to this note down here in tutorials. Risk management. Have a fixed trading plan strategy. All right, now we've got that. So now I'm doing the prep. around my strategy. I've done plenty of videos on it. I won't go into that so much. This is just to show you how I go about my daily prep. But the strategy in a nutshell, very quickly. 4 hour, clearly in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs. We're looking for this distribution level. We mark it up on the 4 hour. Now I'm going one step further. I will mark up the distribution level on a 1 hour as well. Okay, so it's just the last green candle. We're going to grab that and mark it up. I want the 4 hour and the 1 hour. I'm realizing I'm losing a lot of opportunities when this trades back into the 1 hour, into a 1 hour order block. All right, so we mark up the 4 hour and 1 hour, and then when the signal goes off, when this 3-minute signal goes off over in the alerts log, this guy here, we click it, we come into the chart. Let me just go back to signals or alerts. Okay, it fires, we come into the chart, and we can see immediately what's it doing. And what we want to do is, I mean, this is the perfect trade. We want price to move into our zone that we've marked up, and then we want to see, well, there's the opportunity there. Pulls back, we take it. That's our short. We've got this to back it up. We've got our dots and strong divergent signals firing here. And then we get that. Come in on this one or this one, and then we sell. Can this do that and go against us? Absolutely it can. The main thing is to have a strategy that gives you an edge in the markets. Some stop losses get taken out. We let them go, put it down to the cost of doing business. The rest of the trades work out, and if we're disciplined, we build our account. Video 2, watch that if you haven't watched it. It'll help you understand position size, setting your stop loss, target 1, target 2, etc. That's all explained in this video. All right, so coming back to our daily prep, now this is currently trading down here. I'm interested if this trades into a zone and we get an opportunity. Well, at the moment it's not. Okay, so now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my London Open over to 1700. Here's my time. Start London session, and make sure that you select this thing over here so that it copies onto all charts, so that when we come into the 3-minute, there's your Start London session. So I'm going to go 4 hour, 1 hour, and I'm marking up these order blocks. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, we actually have these on the indicators. I'm not going to go into it here. This is not a tutorial on how to do that. Watch my other videos. In the trend bars, we have accumulation distribution zones, and that will give you these levels. I'm just going to do it by eye. So then I'll come down from the top. Okay, so now this is trading into a key order block here. It's a 4 hour, 1 hour combo. So that's of interest. It meets our criteria. Okay, we can see it's bullish on the 4 hour, higher highs, higher lows. It's trading above the cloud on the 1 hour, and it will be on the 30 hour. Multi-time frame indicator down the bottom is predominantly green. This is looking interesting. It's trading down into the London Open. I'm going to mark that up as a red alert. That trades down into the London Open. It could rotate here and we get a buy, possibly. All right, so that's definitely of interest. And what I'll do is I'll pop this into our order block. Okay, so we've got a break of structure here. Now this is pretty deep. We've got a fair range through here. So be careful. What we want to do is we want to see it find its feet. And well, when the alert goes off, that could be our cue. Let's get rid of that for a second. Okay, that's a 4 hour order block. I'm just going to nail this 1 hour. There it is right here. So it's trading right into this 1 hour, but be careful because it could go through here. Now we've got key levels. We've got this white is a monthly. The yellows, both of those are daily, and that's a weekly. Now we're trading down into a monthly combo daily weekly through this zone here. So let's just see how it behaves in here, and we might have an opportunity. No guarantees, but you know, we have an edge in the market. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark this up and place it in our order block channel in Discord. Okay, so this is the Aussie CAD coming into a 4 hour, 1 hour combo order block. This is VIP, guys. You can join, actually. The Trader Zone is completely free. You're welcome to that. The link is below. You shout me a cup of coffee and a cake every month and you gain access to VIP. That's all I'm asking. So let's pop that in order blocks. Aussie CAD. Okay, 4-hour bullish order block entered. It's not a trade signal. Grab that. This is set up for my members to help my members start to be a little bit more independent. Right, so this is not a specific trade signal with my entry, stop loss level, blah, blah, blah. I want my members to use the videos that I've done, take the info that's useful to you and apply it with this screenshot information here that's showing us that there's a potential opportunity and work it out. You know, we've got our signals, go back, Aussie CAD. Let's have a look at the signals, or the alerts I should say. Let's just current symbol only. There we go, I got it on the 3-minute. So if this starts to rotate and we see a break of structure to the upside, then that'll fire in the alerts log and we'll have an opportunity. Now what do we got here? Break to Aussie CAD, look at that, we've got a signal already. So let's have a look at it. Go out here, okay, so there's a bearish break. This is a breakdown into the order block. That's fine. These are breakout signals, by the way, they're not buy and sell signals. But what we're looking for is, for example, once this trades into this zone here, we're looking for a bullish signal here. So at some stage this may rotate. It might range sideways. It could do that, and and then trade off. But this will fire when the opportunity is right, or when it's starting to rotate, and we get a break of structure in the direction of the trend we want to, the trade we want to take. That's just a stop run, as is this. It's pretty volatile, but see what we're doing is we're waiting for price to enter our zone, and then we wait for the opportunity within the zone. Okay, this is part of the strategy. So let it find its feet. It's trading, we've done videos on the London session, the London Open. We've done videos on smart money price action. Okay, so watch for the price action in here as it trades into the London Open, and see if we get a rotation here and an opportunity. That's what we're looking for. This line is the Start London session. We'll try to get this video out before we hit the London Open so that you guys can watch it. Probably don't need to go through a lot of these. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm marking up these levels here. And as mentioned, they're actually on our indicators. Our indicators will show us these levels. I'm just going to do it by eye. So we've got Aussie CAD. And the other thing we can look at is come over here and have a look at the stock markets. So we can see that they've all traded down into support. All right, potential for a risk on, possibly, session ahead. However, there's a few things we want to be mindful of. Quite often you'll find that on Monday, this will push in the opposite direction of the weekly trend. And this is actually looking a little bit suspicious, by the way. And I'll tell you why. Just open this one up. Ranging, 4-hour time frame, builds liquidity above. Are they wanting to short this? So we get a fake out, the stop run, lower high over here. We might see this roll over. It's very possible, very possible. It's also possible this can trade up as well. So at this point we need to be a little bit careful and just keep an eye on how this trades into this resistance here, and see if it starts to roll over and give us some lower highs, lower lows on the smaller time frame. That will be our cue. But notice this lower high, big bearish candle, and we'll just let the market tell us where it wants to go. So anyway, coming back, and we've got these sessions. It can trade. Look, it's heading into a monthly support here. It could retrace here, pull up. And as we approach the Asian close, we get the rotation. So watch the rotation around the session open and close times. I've done a video on that. It's all in there, guys. Have a look at the video in VIP. We've got session strategy and we've got smart money. Okay, so you really need to spend some time and just watch these videos and get your head around the kind of thing we want to look for. Right? And then we've got our 4-hour accumulation zone marked up. Let's just see if we see this rotate in here looking for a bullish move. The edge in the market. It's jumping ahead now. So here's Bitcoin, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm going in, I'm looking at the 4-hour and the 1-hour chart. I'm marking up the order blocks. I'm looking at these key levels here, monthly, weekly, daily, etc. And with the chart marked up, the alerts fire, I come in and I can see if it's trading into one of these zones, and then we look for the trade out, if you know what I mean, out from support or resistance, and that's the opportunity. When I finish the video, I'm going to be going through every single one of these from the top down, marking these up, and then just waiting for the opportunity, basically. All right, so that's it, guys. That's my daily prep. Marking up the levels on the 4 and the 1 hour, and then also you want to mark up the London session open and just watch for the opportunities as we trade into the London Open. And as a final thing, at 1900 my time, we have the Asian close, and then at 2200 my time, New York Open. Pre-session daily prep more or less wraps it up. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already and you've gained something from the video, give me a thumbs up and comment. My YouTube channel needs a bit of love. Okay, the YouTube algorithm will pick up on that, and that's a good thing. And subscribe if you haven't already. And join Discord, the link is below, etc. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.